What's going on, everybody? It's GameUnboxingReviews here, and welcome back to another LEGO Jurassic World news update. Now, in today's video, I'm actually going to be talking about a lot of things. It's so many cool details about this game. It's really going to get you all excited. If you weren't excited already, after this video, I imagine you'll be extremely excited and just want this game in your hands straight away. But not just that, we also have some really cool screenshots to show off and also the box art. So a lot of great stuff to talk about and a lot of cool things to see. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so first up here we see Robert Muldoon pushing the big cage from the beginning of the very first Jurassic Park movie. And I've got to say, they really do a great job in recreating these scenes. It's like I said with the characters, as soon as you see that character in LEGO form, you just know who it is. You straight away know who it is. And the same goes for the sets, the actual set pieces from the movie. As soon as you see it, you know what scene it's trying to recreate or what area it's trying to recreate. You always know, and that's amazing. I don't know how TT Games do it, but they're really good at what they do. Okay, so next up here we see the scene where Dr. Ellie Sattler and Dr. Jerry Harding tend to a sick Triceratops. Now this is really cool because it's actually a moment in the game that you do actually get to play through. You do actually get to help this Triceratops out, which is really cool. Now each character in this game also has their own special abilities, which I'll detail a few more for other characters later in the video. But for example, Ellie Sattler has the ability to grow a tree to reach high to reach areas and also literally dive into a pile of dinosaur poo. Yeah, I'm not kidding about that. You do actually do that. But it's not just a thing you can do, which would be weird, but it's like, it has a purpose, you have to dive in there and to get whatever you need to help the to help the Triceratops out, pretty much. Whereas, actually, Dr. Jerry Harding has the ability to scan the area for tracks to help find remedies. Now, the cool thing about this mission is that once the Triceratops is cured, you can actually play as it. So if you just, if you don't want to play as it, I don't know why, but if you don't want to play as it, it will actually just walk around for you and smash everything. So it does its own thing. It's like it's got its own artificial intelligence, which is really cool. But of course, if you want to play as it, you can do the stomping and everything and smash everything in sight, and of course, collect a lot of studs, which I think what'll be cool is if there's certain things that only dinosaurs can destroy. So then, it gives you a bunch of studs, and then the humans can't actually smash it because obviously they're not that strong. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, this mission looks really interesting. I'm excited to see how it all plays out. So here we see Alan Grant, Tim Murphy, and Lex Murphy. Now, we don't really know anything about Tim Murphy just yet, but Alan Grant actually has the ability to construct objects out of the environment and even cut through thick vegetation with his machete, which personally I think would be a great way of introducing some secret areas. But Lex Murphy, on the other hand, she actually has the ability to scream, which shatters glass, which I think is great because, of course, we see her scream a lot in the movie. So to make that an actual ability that is useful to you, that is really cool. Last but not least, here we see Ian Malcolm, Ellie Sattler, and Robert Muldoon trying to get away from the giant T-Rex. Now, you can also see there's a big pink thing in the distance, and that is actually a flare because Ian Malcolm actually has the ability to throw flares. I think in this mission, I think it said that you actually have to throw the flare into the T-Rex's mouth, which is pretty cool. But I also think it will be used in free roaming and missions as well when there's no, when there's no dinosaurs nearby. Maybe you have to use it to light up certain dark areas or something. That could work. Also, of course, what's really cool is that Ian Malcolm's character, if you stay idle, you'll see him looking really scared and bouncing around, which is pretty accurate to what we see from the movie. Alright, so before the end of the video, I just have a few more things I need to talk about, and trust me, you will want to hear it, because if you thought the beginning was cool, wait till you hear these details, they are amazing. Anyway, this is the box art. So the box art is really cool. I mean, it's really well done. It's got characters from Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, it's got dinosaurs, it's got the pterodactyls flying in the sky, and it even has the gates to Jurassic Park in the distance. I mean, it's brilliant. It's really well done, and it's just a great box art overall. Anyway, for the gameplay details, this is just extremely cool. So we're going to be talking about the dinosaur creator and the open world. But let's talk about the open world first. So, as I previously said in another video, Isla Nublar and Isla Sorna are both available to explore in free roam. Already knew this, but still really cool. Now here, you can run around with all the characters that you've unlocked, and there will be over 100 playable characters, including Mr. DNA. That's right, Mr. DNA is playable. If you know who, if you're a fan of Jurassic Park, you'll know who Mr. DNA is. And it's going to be pretty weird playing as him. I'm interested to see how they portray him in game. Plus, I imagine it'll be pretty hilarious watching Mr. DNA run away from a giant T-Rex. That should be pretty funny. Also, of course, you can actually drive around in classic Jurassic Park vehicles. That's right, that is now being confirmed. I wasn't sure when I did the trailer analysis, but I found out it is officially being confirmed. You can drive around in Jurassic Park vehicles, which is really nice. And of course, you can also admire the dinosaurs on both islands, which is amazing. I mean, I really hope they push the NPCs in this one, I really want to feel like I'm on these islands. Sometimes I want to feel, blown away but by watching the dinosaurs go about their day, that type of thing. But then at nighttime, I also want to, like, be scared. Not scared as in terrified, just not knowing what's out there. There could be a dinosaur right behind me, and I'll only know when I'm running for my life. And that would be really nice if they can, if they can recreate that feeling in game. That would be really cool. So that's the humans. That's the human, aspect of the game. But we also know you can play as dinosaurs. So you're probably thinking, okay, Ben, that's cool and all, but tell us about the dinosaurs. Well, if you're playing as a dinosaur in free roam, you can literally go up to any dinosaur and pick a fight with them. That's right, you can have dinosaur battles in this game, and that is just flippin' awesome. I mean, I know a lot of people, actually tons of people, will be really happy about this, because I remember when I did that video where I, confirmed that yes, dinosaurs are playable in this game. I remember the one thing people kept asking me the most that I didn't know is, can you fight other dinosaurs? And yes, you can. You can fight them. Plus, you can even fight your co-op partner if he's playing as a dinosaur as well. And I doubt, I doubt they would stop you from doing this, but I guess you could have a fight with Chris Pratt and Jeff Goldblum. I guess you could do that. I mean, I don't know who would win, but it sure would be interesting. Now, on to levels. So each level in the game contains a hidden chunk of amber. Now, if you collect enough of these, you can reconstruct that specific dinosaur. You can then populate the island with that dinosaur, like with all the dinosaurs you unlock. Basically, you can play as them, but you can also populate Isla Nubla and Isla Sorna with all these dinosaurs you've unlocked, and the custom ones you make, which is really cool. And the custom dinosaurs have over 1,000 different combinations. That is insane. So it really is a big game. I mean, there are 20 missions in the campaign, which means 5 levels from each movie. So yeah, this game is going to be big. Also, one last thing I have to mention is apparently there are weather changes as you play. Not sure what that means. I mean, I'm hoping literally it just means in free roam I'll be walking around and all of a sudden it'll start raining. Or maybe it rains in certain areas, I don't know, but that would be really nice. So I'm interested in seeing that because we haven't actually seen weather changes in a LEGO game before. So to me personally, I think that's quite a revolutionary feature to add to the game. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. I mean, I am extremely impressed by what TT Fusion is doing with this game. I mean, if I had to choose my favourite thing about what we've learned today, it would have to be playable dinosaurs. I know we've already known about that for quite a while now, but the fact that, the open world is just, it just sounds so exciting. One minute I'm driving around as Ian Malcolm in one of the Jurassic Park cars, and then I switch to a dinosaur and I'm just destroying the car and then I'm destroying the park. And then I can pick a fight with a T-Rex. I mean, it just sounds amazing. I really think this will be the definitive Jurassic Park game, and I honestly cannot wait to play it. Alright guys, so I want to thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for lots more news on LEGO Jurassic World and LEGO Marvel's Avengers. And as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.